Dhirubhai Hirachand Ambani was born on December 28, 1932 in Chorwad, Gujarat. His family was modest, but young Dhirubhai had big dreams. He sold pajias to pilgrims near the village temple, learning early business skills. This experience planted the seed of his entrepreneurial spirit. Later, as a teenager, he moved to Aden, Yemen, and got a job with A. Bessie and Company. He worked as a dispatch clerk and at a gas station, learning about international trade. Aden became his training ground, where he observed the flow of commerce. He saved his money diligently, always buzzing with ideas. He knew he would return to India to start his own company. The seeds of Reliance were sown there, and his ambition took clear shape. Dhirubhai returned to India in 1958 with 15,000 rupees and a vision worth billions. He wanted to build a company that India could be proud of. He started a trading company, Margin, importing polyester yarn and exporting spices. He quickly understood the textile market and saw a huge demand for polyester. He decided to focus on this opportunity, always looking for the next big thing. His vision was to build a world-class enterprise in India, by Indians. He believed in India's immense potential and aimed to compete with global giants. His vision was not just about profit, it was about national pride and creating value for all. He saw Reliance as a national asset and had an uncanny ability to spot trends. He was not afraid to take big risks, driven by his grand vision. Dhirubhai Ambani was a brilliant strategist who knew big dreams needed big money. He turned to the Indian public, making them partners in his success. Reliance launched its IPO in 1977, a landmark event where thousands of ordinary Indians invested. Dhirubhai democratized equity ownership, building immense trust and loyalty. His next masterstroke was backward integration, controlling the entire value chain. Reliance started with textiles, then moved to making yarn, raw materials and petrochemicals. This reduced costs, ensured quality, and made Reliance incredibly competitive. Dhirubhai believed in scale and speed, building manufacturing plants of global size. His Patalganga complex was a marvel, aiming for the largest capacities and lowest production costs. His aggressive strategy overwhelmed competitors, establishing Reliance as a leader. Dhirubhai's journey was not smooth. He faced countless obstacles and challenges. The business environment was tough, with bureaucracy and established players creating hurdles. He battled vested interests and faced intense media scrutiny. But Dhirubhai was a relentless fighter with an unbreakable spirit. When adversity struck, he stood firm and found ways to overcome problems. A powerful example was the Patalganga flood in 1989, which submerged his plant. Many thought it was the end, but Dhirubhai mobilized his team to rebuild in record time. Critics often questioned his methods, but he used their skepticism as fuel. He was determined to prove them wrong and did so time and time again. His achievements silenced his detractors, and he thrived under pressure. Dhirubhai Ambani was a leader of men with natural charisma. He inspired deep loyalty and led his teams from the front. He set audacious goals and made his people believe they could achieve anything. He empowered his managers, giving them freedom and responsibility. His people worked with passion, sharing his dream and drive. Dhirubhai connected with everyone, from the humblest worker to the most senior executive. He valued their contributions, building a strong bond and a dedicated workforce. At Reliance, the word impossible was banned, encouraging bold thinking and innovation. He rewarded performance and hard work, building a team of passionate individuals. This culture was key to Reliance's growth, turning ordinary people into achievers. Dhirubhai Ambani profoundly changed Indian business, growing Reliance into a massive conglomerate. It became India's largest private company, spurring economic growth and creating millions of jobs. His impact on modern India is undeniable. He was more than a businessman, he was a nation builder. He put Indian industry on the global map, demonstrating that Indian companies could compete with the best. His most enduring legacy is entrepreneurship, inspiring millions with his rags-to-riches story. His key messages were simple: dare to dream big, work with unwavering determination, and never give up. Today, his sons, Mukesh and Anil Ambani, carry his formidable legacy forward. Reliance continues to expand and diversify, venturing into new frontiers of growth. The vision that Dhirubhai ignited burns brighter than ever, shaping India's future. The story of Dhirubhai Ambani is a story of India's own rise.